Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish Gaming. This is Neon with more gaming news, trying to keep it under 10 minutes here on Clownfish Gaming. And we're going to talk about Palworld again. The reason we're talking about Palworld is it is incredibly expensive. This game is incredibly expensive to run. Apparently, the dedicated servers are going to cost Pocket Pair $6 million in annual fees, and it could bankrupt the studio. I'm trying to figure the math out in this because they sold a lot of Palworld. I mean, they sold a lot of Palworld. Millions of copies of Palworld at $30 a pop. But that's what he's saying. So we're going to talk about this, and we're going to talk about some of the offers made. In fact, we have the CEO of Rumble saying that they'll help Pocket Pair with their hosting. Wouldn't that be something? That'd be like, man, that would be crazy if Palworld and Rumble teamed up to go against Pokemon and YouTube. So, I don't know. We're going to talk about this, guys. We're going to talk more about the sales of Palworld. I hope you guys are enjoying the game. I'm enjoying it immensely. It's the most fun I've had with a PC game in a very, very long time. That being said, I'm sure it's going to get more expensive to pay the bills. So, let's go out to, let's see here. We've got Tech Radar. They have the story. It said that Palworld reveals enormous dedicated server costs. $6 million in annual fees could bankrupt the studio, said the CEO, and it will go higher. Wow. Palworld CEO says server costs are becoming a major concern. The CEO of Pocket Pair, the studio behind the hit game Palworld, has revealed that the cost of running the company's servers is becoming a major concern for the company amid soaring costs. Maybe, look, just the cynic in me is saying maybe they're going to raise the price of Palworld because $30 is a little too cheap for a game that's this popular, and be like, yeah, we got to raise it $10, guys, just to pay for the servers. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of money left on the table because they could have dropped this game at $40 or $50, and they probably, I don't know if they would have sold as many copies, but it still would have sold really well. Pocket Pair is behind many popular games, including Palworld, Craftopia, and Over Dungeon. I've never heard of Over Dungeon, which are available on Steam. In a post to X, is it Takuro Mizobi? I think their CEO posted a screenshot showing a considerable 359% increase in costs with the caption, wait, maybe they'll go bankrupt due to server fees. Uh-oh. Will server running costs mean the games cost more? That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. The screenshot shows the running cost of the company's servers, 70 million yen, around $475,000. That's the bill the company expects to rack up in February alone. So just February is going to be $500,000. In response to the CEO's concern, many users commented that they would be willing to pay in-game donations to keep the games running. Here come the microtransactions, guys. Here they come. Others suggested payable add-ons to support the high costs of keeping the servers running. Damn it. I knew it was too good to be true. I knew it was too good to be true that we had a really fun game with a lot of people playing it. You play online, that was under $30. It kind of was giving me like old school Minecraft feels, right? And now they're like, oh, hey guys, yeah, we might have to do some microtransactions. I'm just saying. Another individual comment that large companies can get through it as long as they have the cash, signaling that smaller developers and startups would likely face more existential threats. That's true. Maybe that's how Nintendo's going to take them out. Just be like, oh yeah, we'll just make sure that your hosting costs a lot. Maybe we'll send people over. So maybe this is how the Pokemon Company and Nintendo can actually get rid of Palworld. Just be like, yeah, you know what, guys? Everybody, you guys go play Palworld. Go play all the Palworld you can play. And they'll go bankrupt, and we don't have to worry about suing them. They'll just go bankrupt. Yeah, despite facing initial challenges and coping with an unexpectedly successful launch, Pocket Pair has received fewer complaints about server issues recently, which could be attributed to more investment and maintenance costs. Palworld, which was released fewer than 3 weeks ago, has already amassed a staggering 19 million players across Steam and Xbox. Steam sales alone have driven revenue of more than 200 million since its launch. So, look, I'm not the best mathematician in the world, but if you made $200 million in less than 3 weeks, and the game wasn't that expensive to create. You think you would have $6 million laying around to pay the server costs, right? Like, I don't know what their expenses are, but $6 million is a drop in the bucket compared to the $200 million that they've raked in, you know, from this game. Looking ahead, Palworld network engineer Chujo Hiroto said following the order to never let the service go down no matter what, we have prepared servers without regard to cost. However, the stark reality that keeping game servers online is costing developers millions begs the question of whether gamers and consumers are set up for price hikes across the industry and in the coming months. Yeah, so this is Chris Pavlovsky, who is the CEO of Rumble, and this caught my attention. I mean, Rumble would love to have Palworld, because it'd just be like constantly streaming Palworld, I'm sure, on Rumble. But they made an offer. Yeah, Rumble made an offer. Hey, Palworld, we're ready to step in and help. Rumble Cloud is your solution. DM me. I don't think Rumble, I mean, I'll be honest, I don't think Rumble would buckle as easily as some other host if the Pokemon company came a knocking. Again, I don't know the legality of that. I'm just saying, if Nintendo could shut them down, they absolutely would do it. But if Nintendo could shut Digimon down, they would absolutely do it, and they haven't been able to. If they could shut Monster Rancher down, they would absolutely do it, but they haven't been able to. So yeah, this is the partnership we need, says Divisive Content. This is Lane Boy. Lane Boy, I never thought I'd see the CEO of Rumble interacting with Palworld. Kinda crazy. McHumpty MC on Twitter says, I remember when it was commonplace for users themselves to host multiplayer servers. Yes, you had tools like GameSpy to let you find and join. At some point, building tech to support that would make more sense than making them all run on your server in a subscriptionless model. We actually looked at, for us, leasing space to host a Palworld server that was a Clownfish Palworld server. And it's not that much, really. It's like $20 a month or something. You know, and I thought that that's what you had to do. Really, that's usually the way to do it. If you're going to play online with a bunch of friends often, just host your own stuff. You know, we've done it with Minecraft before. I used to play Ultima Online a lot. Like, I have logged in a lot of time on Ultima Online, and I used to go to private shards. I actually thought about at one point hosting a private shard because I love the game so much. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm just reading what they're saying, and what they're saying is that they can't come up with the $6 million to pay the hosting, even though they made $200 million in sales. So let's look at, speaking of Pokemon, speaking of sales, let's look at how Palworld stacks up against Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, according to GameRant. Said, while Pokemon Scarlet and Violet initially sold twice as many copies as Palworld in the first 3 days, Palworld has quickly caught up. It's already sold 19 million units in a few weeks compared to Pokemon's 23.23 million units over the course of a year. Couple things to remember. One, it's Pokemon. You know, so it is going to sell faster than, you know, other game franchises because it's Pokemon. But two, Pokemon is only on the Switch, right? So Palworld is on Steam. Everybody with a gaming PC, a somewhat decent gaming PC, can run it. So you have a much larger audience. And I don't know if it's coming to PS5. I don't know what's going on with that. I think I read something that they were looking into it. It's definitely never going to come to Switch. I can tell you that much for sure. I don't think Nintendo will allow it, but well, who knows? I don't know. You can play Monster Rancher on Switch, can't you? So maybe they'll come around. Maybe they'll be like, yeah, we'll take your money. We'll take your money. We'll make money off of Palworld. If we can't shut them down, we'll make money off of them. So yeah, they're actually, wow, they're actually doing better than I thought they were. They said Palworld has become a breakout hit among players, quickly surpassing titles like Counter-Strike 2, Cyberpunk 2077, and Elden Ring, to become the game with the second highest concurrent player count in Steam's history. Wow. So yeah, it's on track to beat the last Pokemon game, but you know, last Pokemon game, from what I've heard, I haven't played it, people said it wasn't very good. I don't know, guys. There we go. That's Palworld. I'm going to wrap this up. We're going to see what happens. Please subscribe. We'll talk later.